Explain what we are doing.
First, all grain batch of English IPA. So our strike temp is 156, dropping quickly. We're gonna start stirring and probably heat it back up.
It's about how much?
I'm not sure, I gotta look at my notes.
Hell yes. I like the name though, 007 IPA.
Hell yeah.
That's what, I like that.
Maybe. What you doing, Brandon?
I'm stirring with a giant fucking oar, or a mini oar, yes.
What temperature are you trying to reach?
168, we're at 163.
We're sparging.
Sparging.
Trying to, at least.
Trying to.
This is my cheap homemade sparge method.
To sprinkle on there because we don't want it.
That works.
That works actually really well.
That's actually, I'm really impressed with myself. And we're trying to go as slow as we can to get as good efficiency as possible, so it's barely, you can see, barely trickling through right now. It's supposed to be 7.1%, but right now we're looking at 6.7, I think. We'll
Which is not bad.
It's not bad.
Not bad for a beer.
The range is 5 to 7.5. Here's our starter. Had a little bit to drink. It's all right. We're brewing. No big deal.
We had El Befe.
El Befe, 18%. I think. Oh, it smells glorious. All right, so we're checking the gravity again. I don't think my efficiency is as high as I'd like it to be. So, I mean, there's barely any transferred over. I'm worried now about temperature, but I have no idea what I'm doing, so. All right, so we're at 1043, if I let it stabilize there. You see how you can't see crap in here? That's because I used a scrubby brush. FYI, if you have a plastic beaker, don't use a scrubby brush, because then you can't see it. Oh, I want to make huge amounts of really good beer with just all grains, and I want to grow my own hops and all this bull crap. But then you start doing it and you realize that you can't. All right, I'm getting sick of my little leak. But I don't have any more hose clamps. So I got some wire and I got a drill. I don't know if this is going to work or if it's going to freaking
Make things worse.
Make things worse or break the wires or whatever. This is the part where the camera speeds up until it's actually done.
Yay!
Ah! Alright, so because I'm taking such my freaking sweet ass time, look at my grain bed. I don't know if you can see that.
No, I can see it.
But you actually have clear water. Yeah, there's nothing online that I can find that shows you like how to do everything step by step. So I think everyone does it differently, maybe, if I guess. I mean, every setup's different. Obviously, we have this contraption of a setup here. You know, we have two different step ladders, which are different heights, so I put a towel here to level it out. So there's a lot of variables, I guess. And there's sugar water everywhere, so we're at 1040, which isn't bad, because we're putting 1042 in it at first, and then we're putting 1020 a minute ago. So I think we're good.
Reach full boil right now. We got it heating up. Hopefully things work out.
So we're hot dogging right now. Some German word, I don't know what it's called really. I think it's called hot dogging, or word fogging or something. But we wanted to make a second batch, So we're rinsing the grains further. I'm gonna see if we can make a beer out of this.
Hot dogging's when you take your dick and put it on the ass crack or something like that.
This is the Kent Golding, is what we're using for our bittering hops, I think. My computer knows, I don't know. My scissors are very dull. There we go.
Get a pocket knife.
That's right. $5 for 2 ounces. It's awful.
And what looks like rabbit shit.
Yeah, it looks like a rabbit shit. But it is wonderful.
It is wonderful. It does smell delicious.
4 ounces. Those bastards. I was hoping I was going to get a little bit more. If my computer would turn on, maybe it's dead. I have a dead computer. But at least I still have beer. I can drown my sorrows. All right.
It's boiling. Huzzah!
Now I think the foam should go down. Once the foam goes down, we're going to add our hops.
2.5 ounces of fuggle.
There it goes.
0.75 ounces of Kent Golding.
Do it to it.
Here we go. Give it a smell.
What are we doing, Brandon?
Flaming out.
Flame out. Now what are we doing? I have no fucking idea.
I know.
Well, we have to. Yeah, okay, we got to crash cool it. Time to crash cool it. Chill plate, old school, I know, but whatever. Got it for free, no big deal. Wow, it's really frozen. Okay. Okay. So, never doing this the right way before. I'm just gonna hook my hose up to this, let it run through, dump it on the lawn, recycle, I guess, put it to the earth instead of sending it down the drain. What are you doing, Brandon? Does it feel good?
Feels really good. Warmest piss I've ever taken.
Oh, it's not a piss. So I got my frozen plate that was in the freezer, which is now warm. Oh, you know what I should have done? Now that I think about it, again, this hose that I'm using was sitting out in the sun all day, and I just hooked it up and turned it on, and it probably had a bunch of hot water in it. And the hot water made my plate warm. God damn it, my beer is gonna take freaking 3 hours to cool. So to keep all the plants and birds and freaking whatever else can fly in there out, I'm gonna use some saran wrap. If I put saran wrap over this, is it gonna make condensation build up and have the condensation drop back in and make my beer taste funny? Or am I better off just saran wrapping it? Yeah, not much condensation build up on it. You can see there's a little bit there. Going back. My accomplice has left me. I'm all alone, finishing up the brew. This is the hot dog brew. Brewing hot dog. I don't know what it's called. Haagen-Dazs or whatever. Maybe 3 gallons, maybe 2 gallons. It's typically 5 gallons is up to there. And we still got this guy cooling. Taking a while. Yes, I did. Keeping an eye on this guy. So this is it. I've tasted before. A little overcarbonated. You can see us swirling around. This has been sitting here for maybe 5 minutes now. This is actually the last of it. We've already drank it all. And look at it. All new.
Got a freezer.
Yep, no more taking over the fridge. So this is
Very last
of it. So, cheers. You can see the hop residue, I don't know if you can tell, on the glass. A little bit more cloudy than I would have liked it. That's because I forgot to add the Irish moss. We forgot to add the Irish moss when we were brewing it. Let's taste it. It's sweet. Has way too many residual sugars. I think we didn't leave it in primary for long enough. And I've been reading up on it, and everyone kind of agrees that 2 weeks is pretty much the way to go. So I think if I had done that, it would have been better. And then also we're going to try, next time we do it, probably try aerating it to give the yeast a little bit better fighting chance.
I love the sweet flavor and the smell it comes with too. You can really smell the yeast.
Yeah, that fruity 007 yeast. And it's actually, keen to name, 007 IPA, English
007
IPA.
IPA right here.
We've been sharing it with some people. They seem to like it.
It's like far beat the expectations I thought. But the next beer we're going to try and do is going to be like a freaking Imperial Stout.
Yes.
And that's going to be awesome.
It's going to take a little longer to ferment.
But it'll be worth it.
Yeah.
But while we're in the process of fermenting that, we could always make another beer.
What do you think of the hot dog?
Tasted like rubber.
That was awful, huh?
Hot dog beer.
Hot dogging.
I mean, if the rubber taste aside, it'd probably be kind of nice on a hot day.
It's kind of lagery.
Yeah, it's got a really very light taste, like almost no taste. Actually.
Yeah, it's a good lawnmower beer.
Yeah, if you're into Corona and shit, then you'd probably love that.
Yeah. Awesome.
Hopefully next Monday we're gonna try and start on the Russian Imperial Stout.
Yeah. Hell yeah. See you next time.